All right, this is how you program in one of these remotes. This is for a Centsys gate opener. This is the D5. So now these have a separate receiver box, normally located on the gate post up above there. Now all we do, this one's actually been siliconed at the top, so it flips open nice and easy. It normally clicks together, but it may have broken a tab somewhere. So this is the little receiver card right here. That's the antenna. As you can see, this gate remote doesn't work. This is not guaranteed to work either. It did have some corrosion, which I've cleaned up on top of that receiver card part right there in those pins. Let's pop that off so we've got some access anyway. I've only got one hand free today. So this little jumper pin is stored right here on this piece of sticky tape. Normally it just goes over one of these pins right there. Now you've got J1 learn, J2 erase. There we go, J1 learn, J2 erase. Let's zoom in. So the left two pins is J1. You've got to touch those together with that little jumper there, or I might just use a pair of pointy nose pliers and just bridge those together. That'll work as well if you haven't got your jumper pin. Now the two ones on the right hand side there, J2, that's how you erase remotes. So if you've got the remote on you that you want to erase, put the pins on J2, press the remote, and it will erase the remote. But let's get this jumper out since we've got it here anyway. I'm not sure why it's stored up here. You can just store it on one pin like so. When you're finished with it, just leave it hanging on one pin like that. So what we're going to do, let's put these pliers down. We won't need those. Grab your little jumper pin, pop it over J1, which is the two right-hand pins. I'm trying to look through the camera when I do this. Now you see the status light flashing. That's a bit loose, that one. All right, let's pop that pin out a bit. It's a bit loose. I'm just going to spread those pins out a bit more so we have a bit more contact. So as you can see, as soon as I touch those pins together, there we go, we've got our red status light on. Now let's get our remote, press that once. Now that's programmed in. Pop your jumper off. We'll pop that up there for now. Let's see if this remote works. It's as easy as that, hopefully. There we go. So that's how you program in a Centsys remote transmitter to your standalone receiver for a D5 Evo or any Centsys gate system with that receiver card. Let's go ahead and erase this one. So to erase it, pop it over J2, which is the other two right-hand pins. You get your red status light flashing. Press your remote. Press it again, just to make sure. Take your jumper off. What's going on there? Looks like our gearbox isn't screwed out properly. That's better. Not sure what's going on there. Shut up. Okay, so now you can see when we press our remote, the status light comes on. So it knows there's a remote in the vicinity, but it doesn't activate the gate. So like I said, if you've got something metal, you can just touch those two pins together and you can see the status light come on. Just like that, does the same thing. So let's pop our jumper back on J1. Once our status light's on, give the remote a press. One long press, take your jumper off. There you go. Most openers need two presses to confirm, but this just needs one long press. I do prefer the remotes that need two presses to confirm, just in case someone drives in and presses their remote that doesn't live here or across the road. If somebody across the road there presses their remote at the same time and they only need one press, then their remote's saved into their memory. So it's not the greatest programming system. I do like the ones where you give it one press and then another press to confirm that you've got the same remote. But as long as you're quick, don't wait too long. So like I said, you can just place the jumper over one pin and that'll store there until you need it next time. So we've got our cover back on and I've re-siliconed around the top edge so we don't get any more corrosion. That was a bit broken. And that should still work. Beautiful. Alright, so that's how you program your Centsys gate remote to your standalone receiver. I'm that roller door bloke, thanks for watching.